Videocast number 10, Troop Bucks. In our troop we have a concept called Troop Bucks. Troop Bucks let our program run without having to deal with small monetary amounts of accounts payables and receivables. So let me explain a little bit about how this works. Each scout has an account that is a $0 balance. If a scout sells popcorn and sells over the minimum that we request from the troop, a percentage goes into the scout's account. These troop bucks can be used to pay for anything troop related, from trips to apparel to yearly dues. In fact, we try and zero it out at the start of a year with an offset from what the scout owes for dues, so it really is possible to have a free scouting program, but on an individual scout basis. We have some scouts that love to sell popcorn, and as a result pays for dues, trips, and summer camp without having to hand in a check. The good thing about Troop Bucks is it lets us be very specific about accounting, or at least down to $1. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I'm a bit of a nut keeping track of all the sorts of things. One of those things is the actual cost we pay out during a trip. As an example, last year we went to Washington, D.C. in December, and we stayed in a hotel, which is not something we normally do, but the boys voted on it and we gave it a try. We traveled 5 hours by car, visited lots of venues, went to a scout-friendly restaurant, ordered in pizza, took the DC Metro numerous times, and other things. Prior to the trip, we estimated how much this would cost and subtracted how much the troop itself would kick in and came up with a cost per person which we estimated higher than average. For those interested, I've included this Excel accounting in the show notes. After the trip, we have the actual cost of things. After all was said and done, each scout was due back about $12. So instead of writing a check back to each of the 25 scouts for $12, we just allocated it to the Scouts Troop Bucks account. It might not seem like a lot, but we feel it's the boys' money, and if we had to write checks out, we would never write a check for $2, but put it back in the general account. Troop Bucks help us keep the boys' money with the boys, with the benefit of keeping us all accountable for the costs. But this is what works for us. Take what you like and leave the rest. And as we say in Wood Badge, feedback is a gift. Leave yours below in the comments with the hope we can all learn together. I'm Scoutmaster Dave, and this was Troop Bucks.